Coming up on this episode of The Power of Real Estate.
You don't have to have thousands and thousands of people to talk to. If you're not talking to the 40, 50 people or 100 people that you have right now, you got to start where you are.
That's so good. Yeah. Very good.
Michelle, you ready?
Yeah, kick it.
Okay, Beastie Boys. Standing by in 3, 2, 1. She spent over 20 years as a successful realtor and realtor coach, recipient of over 40 sales, leadership, and literary awards from the legendary Music Row in Nashville. This is The Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, well, we've got Mr. Ron Hill, my marketing genius, in the house. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm always doing good.
I know you are. Smile on your face. I know that you're doing good.
Oh, all right. So we got Ron Hill here. I call him my marketing genius. His website is marketinggrip.com, GRIP. Get a grip on your marketing. If you.
That's right.
You were here in the studio a few weeks ago. I asked you to please promise that you would come back, and so he's made good on his promise. This dirtbag is back. Now he's no longer a dirtbag. You say that in
such love, don't you?
I know. He's no longer a dirtbag because he came back. No, but we had you in. You sharing some great traffic ideas to send traffic to your website, and I loved all that. And so I asked him to come back. Today we're going to talk about 5 opt-in ideas to help you grow your email list. We were talking about an email list toward the end of that show, and which was a fantastic takeaway. And so we got to talking and said, hey, why don't we talk about how to actually grow the email list? So I love it because you were saying, some people have thousands of people, some people have 50, and regardless, a lot of people aren't even communicating with them. So we got to talking about, well, how do people even grow their list? They don't even know how to start one and grow it. So we're going to talk about that today. So 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list so you can build up that business and start selling even more homes. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So with Ron Hill, we've got 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list. What's number 1?
Number 1 is to have a PDF guide or a mini book.
Ooh, good. Kind of like an ebook even, or something like that.
Yeah. So it really doesn't take a whole lot to write something like that, to really position yourself as an expert in your field. And, it doesn't matter if you're selling luxury homes, if you're targeting sellers, targeting buyers, you got to figure out who you're targeting first. But once you figure that out, then create that PDF guide or mini book toward that particular client.
Oh, wow. That is so good, Ron. Yeah. That is so good. So we're talking about 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list. And so we just covered number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2, you could do a video training or a tutorial. So let's say you have expertise in stagings for sellers. You could do a video and actually walk through a home and talk about how you would stage a certain home. Things that you would do, things that you would put on the wall, things that you would put in a room.
Or even show one that's already been staged and what you did.
Oh, absolutely.
Or even show some before and after photos,
absolutely.
Like a split screen in that video.
Yeah,
that's good.
It doesn't have to be hard. Utilize the things that you've already done and just create a video.
Fantastic.
And people can opt in and see your video.
All right, so we're talking about 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list with Ron Hill. He's my marketing genius with marketinggrip.com. What is number 3?
Number 3 is creating a checklist. And I think this is great for any realtor because whether you're working with buyers or sellers, you may already have a checklist, but if you don't, you really should have something of value that you can put into the hands of either your buyers or sellers or investors that you're working with, that they can look at and go right down the line of things that they need to do to get things in place to either buy or sell or invest, whatever the case may be.
I think sometimes, too, I think I even mentioned this the last time you were on here. I said something about there being let's say that an agent is trying to attract first-time home buyers, and you could say, not even, are you thinking about wanting to buy your first home, not even sure where to begin? Check out my 7-point checklist or whatever, my 7-step checklist on how to get ready to buy a home. Step number 1, blah, 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 and just go right into it about finding a great real estate agent, I think, is number 1, because then they can help you to make sure that you've got the right lender with the right loan programs, because, sometimes there are grant programs and different packages just specifically geared toward first-time home buyers. Yeah. Some lenders and loan officers are going to have better programs than others. And so, so that's why you got to find that great real estate estate agent first, making sure that you've got, what your timeline is, all that kind of stuff. So if you're renting, when is your lease up? So we can work backwards and make sure, all that. I love that idea, the checklist, and all of that is adding the how-to and just adding value and positioning you as the real estate agent, also as the real estate expert.
Yes.
So I love that. Fantastic idea. 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list. Ron, what's the fourth one?
Fourth one, and you can get really creative on this to create behind-the-scenes content. So let's say you've done some video footage on a home that you're selling or that you're trying to attract, and maybe you have some behind-the-scenes footage with your camera person, or you've got some funny things you could do that people are attracted to humor, and especially when it comes to video clips. So you could create some behind-the-scenes things, and you could do an extension. So let's say you have a video out there on your Facebook page or on social media that maybe is a couple of minutes long, or maybe it's a minute long, and you want to do some extended footage that you can offer. You could actually direct people from that video and say, hey, for more information, we're going to cover some other points or things about this home. You can go to my website, opt in, and we'll send you a video of some of those extra things.
That's fantastic. Or even, with your video, you can even say, hey, be sure to subscribe to my channel.
Yes.
Or follow my page or whatever that is appropriate for whichever platform. But to make sure you never miss out on all of my homeowner tips or, future homeowner tip or whatever. All right, so we're talking with Ron Hill. I referred to him as my marketing genius. His website is marketinggrip.com if you want to check out some of his stuff there. He's sharing today 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list. Ron, what is number 5?
Number 5 would be accessing a private Facebook group. There's a lot of different groups out there that you can access. There's a lot of different neighborhood groups. So if there's certain neighborhoods that is in your wheelhouse of selling, I would encourage you to opt into those groups on your Facebook page and start networking with those people in the group. Those are buyers and sellers right there. And they can be anywhere from 1,000 people in that group all the way up to 50, 100,000 people. But you don't have to have thousands and thousands of people to talk to. If you're not talking to the 40, 50 people or 100 people that you have right now, that you got to start where you are.
That's so good. Yeah, very good. All right, so we're talking about 5 opt-in ideas to grow your email list with Ron Hill with marketinggrip.com. Ron, these have been so good. I appreciate you coming in.
Well, you're welcome.
And sharing this with our listeners because, man, these are great ideas.
Yeah.
If you want to reach out to Ron and check out his website, you can go to marketinggrip.com. Ron, I appreciate you coming back in, making good on that promise.
Glad to be here. Always a pleasure.
I appreciate you coming in and sharing such great information. This is fantastic value. And, look, I would say, like I did last time, too, that these are such great ideas. We threw out a lot of ideas, a lot of great ideas. But here's the deal. Just pick one and do it really good.
Yes.
Don't be overwhelmed with hearing all these great ideas. Make you a list of the things you heard today that you like and thought, these are good ideas. And then prioritize them and say, this one's the one I think could really help me grow my list or my opt-in of my email list. And so say, okay, I'm going to do this one and just do it really good.
Yeah.
And then you can implement a second one.
Sure. You can focus on, let's just say you pick one, you want to focus on it over, let's say, the next 3 to 6 months. You focus on that, get it down really well, and then add another one and layer it.
That's so good. And if you need help, reach out to Ron. You can do that through his website, so marketinggrip.com. All right, and if you've always wanted or thought about growing your real estate business by adding new home construction sales, boy, have I got the book for you. So I have released a brand new book called New Home Selling Simplified. It's a fantastic book, if I say so myself. But anyway, so I had Selling Simplified, which is an award-winning book, by the way, but now I've got a brand new book called New Home Selling Simplified. Get your copy at realestatecoachingsimplified.com, which is my website. Again, realestatecoachingsimplified.com. Hope you have a great day. I will see you next time right here on The Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.
Realtors, if you're ready to jumpstart your business, Michelle has your realtor coaching covered at realestatecoachingsimplified.com. Everything from coaching online teachings to in-person programs. Join us next time for The Power of Real Estate with Michelle Moore.